As HCC students make decisions that will shape their futures, many forget to make some of the most important, those that will determine who their leaders will be.
The system of government that the U.S. Constitution basically structures and delegates powers to is one very dependent upon an active and knowledgeable citizenry. Our students are now at that time in their life when they can make a contributing role to our country, to our political process, and to our constitutional system. We emphasize to them that there's other ways in which you can participate in the process other than just voting. So we will help interested students to get involved in candidate campaigns. They can do everything from helping put up signs in people's yards, to answering telephones, to helping reply to emails. With the social media now, Facebook, Twitter, and other resources such as that, they can get involved right with their smartphones. And so there's just a lot of ways, I think, that politics can be brought to students in ways in which they're better able to relate to, rather than just going to the polls and voting, every 2 or 4 years.
Students give several reasons for not getting involved.
They say that the issues that the candidates are talking about are not relevant to them. And we start talking about that. What are the big issues that the approaching 2012 presidential election brings forth? Things like jobs, things like debt, things like home affordability. And I said, if you can't put yourself into that at the point that you're at right now, you're not paying attention.
HCC offers government classes that help create knowledgeable citizens.
The way that we have structured it here at the Southwest College is that we give them a good fundamental background of what the system is comprised of, separation of powers, checks and balances, the important role that elections do play, letting them know that there's a difference between politics, which is all this campaigning that's going on, and governing. And I'm proud to say that we have a small but growing number of students who have actually become delegates at statewide conventions. I think I've got one student I know of that has gone on to the Republican National Convention as a delegate, and a handful of students who are now in elected office that have come from here at HCC. So we'd like to think that we had a little bit to play, in their development in that regard.
Voters are encouraged to seek out information as they prepare for the next election.
First of all, they can go to the government department website here at the Southwest College. We have a number of helpful links that students or members of the community can access information from how do I register to vote, to what's on the ballot, who the candidates are, what are their stands on the issues, and this is all brought to them in a nonpartisan way. The Secretary of State's office, that is the state agency which oversees all elections held in the state of Texas. Information about every election coming up or past is available through that website. The Secretary of State's office this year created, it's called votetexas.org. It's a good, very user-friendly website. And so instead of going out and chasing this information in a bunch of different places, it's succinctly in one website.
Visit these sites for more information. For HCC Beat, I'm Chris Barcus.